order for me to get on the platform to discuss it, I need for you to go do something legal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need for you to do.
Make it real.
One of them, not both of them, one of them right now is posturing themselves to file. Yeah. I'm not going to say their name. I did send the name to Bishop T.D. Jakes through somebody. We're one person away from each other. So that I'm just going to keep it real.
Did y'all catch what he just said? He said one person is already posturing themselves to file a lawsuit against T.D. Jakes for grooming, predatory grooming. And Larry and TD are one person apart from each other. Like there's one person in between them that knows both of them. Only one? Yeah, just one. And so Larry sent a message by that person with the name of the person who's filing the lawsuit. I don't know if he should have done that. That's kind of messy. I don't know. What y'all think about that?
Can I just keep it real? Because I know how this works. If they get the name, they're going to know within themselves, did we frolic or fool around or not? I've done this 1,000 times. If Jakes hear the name and then know the guy and know the story, he can determine whether he wants to fight this legally or let him come out here and put it out in the opening. Or whether he wanted to have a conversation. And then they just go bye-bye.
I think he should have stayed out of it.
Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? I'm keeping it really real. That's how it go in this whole thing. That's the reason why Cassie came out for her check. That's why Christian Keys came out for his check. Now, I'm not saying what they saying happened is a lie. That ain't what I'm saying, but I'm just telling you what the truth of the matter is. It's check. I want the check for my pain, for what you did to me, and I got to watch you continue to win and go forward and succeed.
See, the thing is, I'm going to tell you one major difference between, in my eyes, the situation between Manasseh Jordan and TDJ and Cassie. Because Manasseh Jordan was brought into TD Jake's circle to work in ministry. And that was supposed to be what he was working in. Cassie admitted that she allowed P. Diddy, TD. There's too many similarities. She said she basically was trying to play him like a sugar daddy and got caught up. He was taking her on trips and giving her an apartment and paying for what she drove and buying all her clothes. And she was allowing him to do that because she wanted her album to come out. So she was what was called in the last time we talked about this, a voluntary victim. And I think that kind of makes a difference in the situation, if you ask me.
Give me some of that. And if what they said is true, I think they deserve it. This young man, I'm saying young man, but he's not young. He's just 12 years younger than Bishop Jakes, or maybe 10. If what this young man is saying is the truth, he needs a check too. So that's why I passed his name. I'm keeping it real 100%, ain't I? But that's why I passed his name, because if what he said is the truth, he needs a check. He need a nice check.
Okay, so let me tell y'all what was happening. Allegedly, according to Larry, TD Jakes and Manasseh had grown a friendship where they were texting back and forth, and TD Jakes would do stuff like in the middle of the night, text him, "I love you." Manasseh would text, "I love you" back. TD Jakes would text him like, "I miss you." Manasseh would text him, "I miss you" back. If Manasseh didn't keep up with him, TD Jakes would be like, "Where you been? What's going on?" I'm not sure if that's a check. Because what eventually happened was, based on what I understand, TD Jakes never really physically came on to Manasseh, if I remember correctly. they just kind of fell out of communication. And once Manasseh realized what was happening, and TD Jakes just dropped him, stopped doing ministry work with him, stopped keeping up with him, and stopped positioning him, stopped favoring him, if I understand correctly. But that's the same thing that happened when I don't fuck a nigga too. Like, when I've been in situations where a man wanted to posture himself to be my superior and use my sex as a commodity, and I chose not to use my sex as a commodity, I lost that opportunity too. But I didn't go sue nobody. You just see it for what the fuck it is, and you keep moving. I don't know if that deserves a check. If that deserves a check, we all deserve a check for somebody who didn't want to continue to work with us because we wouldn't fuck them. I had to deal with a whole police officer in China for a year because I wouldn't fuck him. He made my life miserable. Yay,
put Jakes where he is. Okay. I think they deserve it. This young man, I'm saying young man, but he's not young. He's just 12 years younger than Bishop Jakes, or maybe 10. If what this young man is saying is the truth, he needs a check too. So that's why I passed his name. I'm keeping it real 100%, ain't I? But that's why I passed his name, because if what he said is the truth, he need a check. He need a nice check. I don't know if this representative was absolutely a representative of Bishop T.D. Jakes, but they called me and offered me $500,000 to not say anything.
Did you hear that?
I need, whether he wants to fight this legally or let him come out here and put it out in the open,
let's hear that part again.
Or whether he want to have a conversation and then they just go bye-bye. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? I'm keeping it really real. That's how it go in this whole thing. That's the reason why Cassie came out for her check. That's why Christian Keys came out for his check. Now I'm not saying what they saying happened is a lie. That ain't what I'm saying, but I'm just telling you what the truth of the matter is.
I guess we're not talking about integrity no more, huh?
I want the check for my pain, for what you did to me, and I gotta watch you continue to win and go forward and succeed. Give me some of that. And if what they said is true, I think they deserve it. This young man, I'm saying young man, but he's not young. He's just 12 years younger than Bishop Jakes, or maybe 10. If what this young man is saying is the truth, he needs a check too. So that's why I passed his name.
For what?
I'm keeping it real 100%, ain't I? But that's why I passed his name, because if what he said is the truth, he need a check. He need a nice check.
What?
I don't know if this representative was absolutely a representative of Bishop T.D. Jakes, but they called me and offered me $500,000 to not say anything.
But you just blew that.
I need $500,000 right now, because that's about what I used for Carlton Pearson event. That now I got to get my bearings back, my businesses and my ministry back, because that was just the wrong time of the year to be doing it. This wasn't even a super great year for us. We only did like $4 million. So
y'all, I'm gonna take a step back.
That would be great, but I never started this for a check. I never started it for a check like that. I started to create conversations.
Y'all, let me pause for a second. Y'all tell me, does this sound like an extortion scheme? Because it sounds like Manasseh was originally just trying to get the truth told. And now we're talking about a check. And I believe in compensation. I believe in remuneration. I believe in mitigation. You know, I believe in making things right. You know, I believe in recompense. I believe in all those things. But I don't believe in extortion or blackmail. And that's kind of what it sounds to me Now that I listen to this again, it sounds to me like Manasseh is being encouraged to extort TD Jakes instead of this situation being handled properly. Larry Reid, can we talk about the grooming and can we break that down a little bit more and really talk about that? Because as soon as, hold the fuck up, let me stand up. Larry, you're not stupid. You were a law student. You know, as soon as Manasseh takes a dime from TD Jakes, he can no longer say another word about this. Just like I can't say a word about what I know. And Cassie can't say a word about what she knows. So why would you encourage him to take a road that would put him in a situation where he now has a gag order and can't speak about the truth? Now, it sounds to me like you covering shit up for TD Jakes and kind of go between in NAACP and coaching the situation and maybe making sure you get your piece of the pie. Amanda calling all this shit out. Look, Amanda said, Larry ain't no doctor and he was never a law student. Right. You know, I'm becoming a little disappointed in you, Dr. Bishop, Adjutant, Armor Bearer, Larry Reid. Come on now. I wasn't expecting to have to do this tonight. This wasn't what I came here to do.